The theory or the topic we are dealing today is the chromosomal theory of inheritance. So, chromosomal theory of inheritance was proposed by Sutton and Boveri. Chromosomal theory, that means it says about certain theory regarding inheritance pattern. We have already known in the last class that genes and chromosomes, they behave similarly. How do they behave similarly? They occur in pairs. That means genes, they occur in allelic form, having two alternate characters of same trait. This we already know. Chromosomes also behave like this, and they also occur in pair and as in homologous chromosome. In 1902, Walter Sutton and Theodore Boveri noted that behavior of chromosomes is similar to that of genes, and they segregate at the time of gametogenesis. So when we have gametogenesis, what is gametogenesis? Gametogenesis is formation of gametes. So during formation of gametes, what happens? These two, either genes which are located in the homologous chromosomes at the same loci, along with the segregation of chromosome in mitosis, whether it is in mitosis or it is in meiosis, it segregates, and along with these homologous pair, when they segregate and separate, and the zygote receives one from each parent, the genes also segregate. This was the normal pattern given by Mendelian. Also, they said, Sutton and Boveri said, that although chromosomes, they behave similar to the genes, but at the end they do not follow 9:3:1 ratio in a dihybrid. Why? That means in certain homologous chromosomes, these genes which are present on the same chromosome, they are linked genes, and they pass on to the next generation, or F1 generation or F2 generation, in the linked form. So they do not follow this type of segregation. Mendelian said that independently they should assort. That was the third law. Independently, genes or chromosomes should assort. That means they should separate and they should keep their identity. Yes, chromosomes, they retain their structure. They retain their individuality when they pass on, or when they are passed on to the next generation. Sutton united this knowledge of Mendelian. What is chromosomal theory was supposed to be? Sutton, he united the knowledge of Mendelian principle and chromosomal behavior. When we say chromosomal behavior, that means how do they divide and segregate during mitosis. These two together, now it is called as chromosomal theory of inheritance. For this, what did he do? To prove his experiment, Thomas T.H. Morgan, he gave an experiment with Drosophila. He chose Drosophila melanogaster. For his experiments, he chose them. Why did he choose this fruit fly? This is a fruit fly. Why did he choose this? Because it has basically it has 4 number of chromosomes, 4 pairs of chromosomes. 4 pairs of chromosomes, it was easier to distinguish. Then again, female had an oviposition. What is oviposition? Oviposition is position of egg, a bigger, female was a bigger than male. And again, it has short lifespan. Like we always learn, while peas were chosen for Mendel by Mendel, for Drosophila also we have certain characters. They have 4 pairs of chromosomes. That is, one pair is sex and 3 pairs is autosome. Then we have this, they could be grown in synthetic medium. Synthetic culture medium. When we say culture medium, then we say in petri dishes we use PDA medium or any other culture medium having dextrose, so that they could grow and complete their life cycle. Again, their variation in inheritatory characters could be easily seen under a microscope, easily visible. So these were the few characters why Drosophila was chosen. And in a single mating, if they were having a single mating, then they could give hundreds of progenies at a time. So it was easier to study them. What did he do? He crossed 2 types of hybrid. He made a hybrid between a female which was yellow bodied and white eye. These were the 2 characters he took and he studied in a female, and he crossed them with a brown body and red eye. This was the male, and this is a dihybrid cross. So if it is a dihybrid cross, according to Mendel, it should have given 9:3:3:1 and in the F2 generation. So he crossed in F1 generation. He could get a hybrid, and again he crossed this hybrid, or he selfed them, or when he crossed the same hybrid with same F1 generation, he found that frequency of parental combination was more than recombinant. What is the meaning of this? That means instead of showing any type of variation, this female, they retained and they were more and shown. What did it prove? It proved that these genes were present in the same chromosome and very near to each other. If they are near to each other, then these genes will be linked and will be passed to the next generation as it is, and it will not follow the Mendelian ratio. This led to another term, that is recombination. What is recombination? If they were not linked and they could form more non-parental type, then this is called as recombination. And the distance between the 2 genes, on a same chromosome led to another tool, that is gene mapping, and this was given by Sturtevant. which is now a helpful tool to map the genes. So we can understand which genes will be linked if they are closer, and if they are far off, then they'll be recombinant. So let's have a recap. What did we learn today? We learned about the chromosomal theory of inheritance. It was given by Sutton and Boveri. That means Sutton and Boveri proposed that genes and chromosome, they behave as it is, they behave to similar and parallelly. The pairs, gene occurs in pairs, chromosome also occurs in pairs, and during gametogenesis they are independently assorted. But Sutton proposed that Mendelian principles and chromosomal behavior, when united, this led to the theory of chromosomal theory of inheritance. Drosophila melanogaster was the insect of food 5 which was taken for the experiment. It was given by T.H. Morgan. And why Drosophila was chosen? Because it had 4 pairs of chromosome, 1 sex chromosome and 3 pairs for autosomes. They have a short lifespan. Then single mating results in many progenies. The variation could be seen easily. Synthetic culture medium they could be grown very easily, and females and males have different sizes. It was very easier to differentiate between them. Then what did he do? What was the experiment? The experiment was this. He crossed yellow bodied and white eyed, that means one character, one gene, and another which was a male having brown bodied and red eyed. They got a F1 generation hybrid, then again it was self, and the progeny, it should have shown 9:3:3:1 according to Mendelian principles, but it did not, and these 2 genes were seen in the next progeny of F2. That means in F2 it was seen, and F1 it was the hybrid, F2 it was the same parental combination was seen. So that we come to 2 different terms, that is linkage. One is linkage. That means the 2 characters or 2 genes, when they are in the very near, close by, in the same chromosome, then they are linked and they are passed on the next generation. When they are far off, then they are called as recombination. And this distance between the 2 genes led to the gene mapping. Thank you.